English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice.
Deontey Wilder. He is here. So much hype surrounding. And there's the bell for round one. They better start respecting each other's punching power. They miss with the jab. There was so much hype surrounding this match. I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
Did you see the nerves on the fight stepping into the ring? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
So far, the offense has been better than the defense. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? A lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need it. Here we go. Round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. We've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
Oh, this is a stalker right here in front of them. These kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it G's them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
time winding down as we get set for another round.
On the job, right round. You're thinking, you're smart. You want to go enough, and you feel like...
He misses with that jab. Oh, the instant assassin in some trouble here. And Larry Holmes goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You continue.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
It's not forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Can't land that jab. Which fighter will say no mas? It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Go around, but I like it. I'm happy. Good man. Basics. Sticking with him back and go again. Too much. You're doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Back, you've got him back into it. Needs to get back out there. Needs to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Keep boxing. You stay focused now. Don't let him back and go back and win the rounds. Right? It's only one round that you've lost. The jab's looking nice. There's 1-2 straight down the middle. He needs to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Back into the fight. Right round.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
So tired. He's not getting back up. You're thinking you're smooth. You ain't loading up.
There's the bell for round 4. How to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle, man. He's got to bluff him.
You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists. Just misses with that jab. That counter punch, and the bronze bomber goes down. Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, keep sucking up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
And he scores with the counter. Both men step back for just a moment. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Great round. Great round. Now relax. Relax. Boxing. Back together. The fight's not over yet. There's 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Into it. Get your mind back in the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you're letting back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. That's your here. Just keep him on the edge, Jack. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Bury it up and be smart. Get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and let him back into the fight. Don't give him up free shots, yeah?
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
He's not getting back up. You're doing good, kid. You're doing good.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
We have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
It's all offense all the time. Only catching air with that hook. Throwing the hook, but he doesn't score. There's a counter shot. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
You'd like to see more jabs. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Ultimate, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Down the middle, you can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused and let him back out there. He needs to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that job back. Just box him. Be smart. Get your shots off. Don't give him anything. Think about the defense on the end of what you do. The work. Lost. Don't worry about it. I need you to right hand. You. That's it. Start sticking a few tricks. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. You're thinking you're smart. You know what enough?
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Defense on the end of what you do. The work. Stay focused now.
Let's start the sixth. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent work done, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. Oh, Larry Holmes. So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is, God, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout, that's an assassination. What a shot.